Hello, so today I've been to the car boot, I've been to work, I've done one of the guided walking tours, been to the dentist. A really exciting day. So nothing exciting to report on that level at all, apart from it's been a beautiful day and the sun's been shining again and everything's drying up again. So I found one of these in the yard today, and they're actually the old copper nails out of the battens on the roof from the underneath the slates. And obviously it's not the sort of thing you want to get in the car tyres, but it actually reminded me about the journey we went through with the roof. It was about that time when the relationship with the builders that were doing the garage had broken down, but David finished doing the slates, putting the new slates on the garage, and was ready to start on the house to be. The chap that was meant to be finishing the garage got very excited and was saying, we can rip the dovecot off, I can replicate it. And I was mortified, if I'm really honest. And I was getting to the stage where I was thinking it was totally out of control. And I don't think he got any idea really, one, how big the dovecot is. It's at least 11 feet high. Just the piece that stands up from the house. I know I've spent a lot of time in it, stood on a ladder, and it's so beautifully well made, but because of the floor underneath it had dropped forward because of woodworm, the whole of the structure was leaning forward, and a lot of people were saying, it couldn't be fixed, got to rip it off, either get rid of it or replicate it. Well, Dave turned up one morning to scaffold had gone up ready for the roof to be done on the home, and he managed to say to me, "Are you all right?" No, I just cried all over him. It's a good job he's a family bloke and he's got daughters and he's used to pathetic women like me sometimes. And I explained what the problem was, and he went, "No, that's not got to be taken off." So he says, "Just leave it with me." And he rang a chap who was semi-retired. His name was Steve, and he came and he went, "I can sort it." And he did. But the story for the dovecot will last another day. Dave, the roof itself actually was in quite good condition, so all the slates came off, and I think we probably only had to replace 25% of the slates going back on, because they're Welsh Slate. And it amazes me that things that are so old last so well, and yet the new Spanish slate that's been on the roof for the garage, I've had 3 replaced already. So it just shows the difference. And if I knew again in hindsight, I would have found the money and had Welsh Slate put on the garage roof as well. But hey, we learn as we go along. So seeing the whole process and being fascinated, I'm actually really quite scared of heights, or I was. I'm a lot better now, but I had to get up the scaffold. I had to go and see how it was being done and what was happening. And then suddenly when you see all the views, you can see across the countryside. So I found it fascinating and I really enjoyed it. And when all the batten came off, part of my job was clearing all that up, taking things to the tip. And I wondered what it was that was burning. Every now and then in the fire, you get this little greeny and then purple and blue and different colour flames. And that came from these copper nails. Rather than them being the drive, I actually went through them on my hands and knees and put them in a bucket, and they actually got scrapped, and that achieved a bottle of Prosecco, which was drunk very gratefully when the roof was finished. So I'm going to share you some of the photos today, and it's a lovely journey. That was the 27th of August 2020 when the scaffold went up, and it was through till about December before the actual roof got finished. Purely a lot of that was to do with the dovecot, but there's so much to do with it that's showing you about the dovecot, which I find fascinating, that I shall do that in a separate video. But I'll say bye for now. I will be back on Monday after the weekend, so I hope you have a good weekend. Bye bye.